8.
You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
That music for that buffer is like really inspiring. It's like got me all like jammed up and everything and ready to have an amazing show with you guys tonight. I got a brand new selection of books, all new stuff you guys haven't seen before. We're doing all these books for $1 and $2 tonight. We're going to have a great show. We got markdowns on all of our bottom row books. We're going to go over them right now. And we're going to have FOMO books. We got sexy FOMO books tonight. So stick around. We got a great episode for you tonight.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copen. It's great to be here with you guys this evening. Where I just finished reading The Last Ronin #3 with Alan. We're actually going back and reading those books. Actually, he's never read them before. And it's been a while since I've had a chance to sit down and reread it. I remember I was reading it when it came out on the monthly end, but I never actually had a chance to sit down and read it again and all together. And I'm really appreciating it. Last Ronin, that's some good stuff. And I was never particularly a huge Ninja Turtles fan, but I've been visiting a lot of that stuff, and it's really good. I freaking love it now. So once I finished plugging up stuff from my old collection, so I sold off a lot of stuff that I had in my collection before to get started with doing all this. Now things are running, so I'm trying to build that old collection back out, and then once I have all the grails that I want, the runs that I want to put together, then I'm going to start going back and getting on another on another hunt. So we got a lot of stuff here, and I'm totally doing dollar bin diving and trying to move stuff. So I'm telling you, tonight's stuff is primo. We're going to start off with our bottom row books here. I have Stalker #4 going for just $4 tonight. This was a FOMO book from yesterday. I had it priced at $5. I knocked it down to $4 on Stalker #4 from DC Comics. He's like riding on that horse, and he's like, "Hi-ho, Silver, awake!" All right, I got Shadow of the Bat #35. Batman's like, swing, 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 swing. All right, Shadow of the Bat 35, going for $5. Did you guys hear that Batman's wiener sold for $18,000 on eBay? Not kidding. True story. Kicking it with a fake salesman. That's not bad shopping show. What's your social security number? Round Guy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. All right, the next book we got here is Amazing Spider-Man 800. This concludes the final run from Dan Slott's legendary run on the book. I think he was writing from like issue 500 all the way up to 800. That's like 300 issues of Spider-Man. That's a immense body of work. Immense body of work. I don't think he wrote every single issue, but he had a long consecutive run on the series, and he's still writing Spider-Man now. We have Amazing Spider-Man #800, which concludes the first run of the Red Goblin arc. So this is the first time we discover that Norman Osborn and the Carnage symbiote have formed an alliance, and that's how the Red Goblin came to be. And I like this run. The covers were really great. I think this is an Alex Ross cover, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to go for just $15 tonight. $15 on Amazing Spider-Man 800. Really great issue too.
Character dies. I can spoil it for you. Which original art for what page? For that Shadow of the Bat, number 35, where he's going swing, 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 and you see like the little swing. All right, we got Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, number 1, variant edition here, going for just $5 tonight. That's a really cool cover. I like the Black, White, and Blood. I love that effect. God, it's such a turn on. $5. Sean Butler, what's up, man? How you doing? Yes, not the original art. A CGC version of it at a 9/8. It was a signature series. And I believe it was signed by Brian Azzarello too, and Lee Bermejo. So I that was what I remembered hearing. But that book sold for like $18,000 on eBay. Crazy. Whoever did that is able to eat at Sizzlers every night for the rest of their lives. Schwing bark. Yeah, it is wild. It is crazy. I have Odyssey number 1 by Matt Fraction and Christian Ward. This is going to go for $5. Curtis, I remember seeing the article on Ain't It Cool, or not Ain't It Cool, Bleeding Cool. And it was, I think, in 2017 or 2018, the year that book came out. And it's not that book even showed Batman's wiener. It was the reflection of his wiener. And it just brought up all this controversy. It's like, how I haven't gotten canceled for saying wiener like multiple times already is a shock to me. I should be canceled right now. And I'm talking about Batman's wiener. And I don't want to be talking about Batman's wiener. So I'm going to change the subject, and we're going to talk about Marvel Team Up Annual number 6. Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, and the New Mutants. There is not a single Batman wiener in this book. This is going to go for $5 tonight. Yeah, JD. All right, sorry. $5 on this. Call it as you see it. He didn't sell anything tonight. He was just sitting in front of his camera laughing like a goofball for 2 hours. I got Super Pro, NFL Super Pro number 1. This is going to go for $5. I actually had a very interesting experience. I was listening to this podcast that was about these guys who licensed a character from Marvel named Doorman, and they made a comic about this character. And there was a big controversy of obscure characters and, the likelihood of Marvel ever selling the stuff off to, someone else, because if they do, they could be losing millions of dollars. So even the most obscure idea could potentially be worth millions of dollars to Marvel. So the likelihood of them selling off that character is pretty slim, but somehow they managed to do it and they made it work. The reason why I was listening to it is because my next project that I'm possibly going to be working on, I'm still debating on whether or not I really want to take this on, is a public domain character, technically. And so yeah, I was talking with my attorney, and my attorney actually recommended that I listen to this podcast. Anyway, let's all bring this back now to NFL Super Pro. This is a pretty obscure character, right? You wouldn't think that this could be worth millions of dollars for Marvel, but hey, football's a pretty brutal sport. David Moore will tell you. He knows all about that. Swear on my winner that NFL Super Pro is worth $5. $5 today, $25 tomorrow. Inflation. NFL Super Pro number 1. Get it for $5. Don Johnson's in the house. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. How you doing, man? I got Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme number 1. This is the first appearance of
The Demon Rider. I didn't read this series, so I can't really tell you much about it. But I do know this book. I've had multiple copies of it. I have, when I purchased my initial collection, I bought out producer Kyle's overstock from his comic book store. So I essentially bought out a comic book shop, and I had all of his overstock. And one of the overstock books that I had was this gem right here, which at that time I didn't think was worth anything until I looked it up, and it was going for $30 because it had the first appearance of Demon Rider. That once the second movie came out, the price of the book kind of dropped, and it went down to about $15, which is what I'm selling this copy of the book for tonight. Just $15. I'm not doing it. I can tell you now, I had copies of it on eBay that have sold for $30. You guys can even check my, the stuff that we sold on our store. But yep, this is gonna go for $15. I got Squadron Supreme #1 here. That's going to go for just $5 tonight. This is part of a 12-issue limited series. The Squadron Supreme is basically Marvel's version of the JLA. And you got all the characters there. Superman, Batman, they all have different names, and but the powers are pretty similar, and you can kind of tell who's who, pretty quickly. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. I didn't read it. The only Squadron Supreme stuff I read was Supreme Power, which was a Max series, and I liked some of that stuff. It was a bit too gory for me at certain points. I kind of wish that there was some of the stuff that it was like what the DCEU has become, just this it's the DC universe. It has to be darker, and everybody has to die, and kind of like it when Superman can just be Superman. $5 on this though. This is probably a lighter version of it anyway because it's the original series. This guy's got a smile on his face. He's like, "Come on, kids, let's go have some ice cream." I promise I won't hurt you. You got any more nuts jokes? Did I sell it on eBay or was it really Max? It was Max. Well, Max listed a bunch of stuff today, and he's got another stack of stuff that he's going to be listing this week. Some of it's stuff from here that I can't sell because I have cycled a lot of this stuff multiple times, and when that happens, it's just dead. It becomes dead weight at that point, So he'll just list it, and I usually mark up the prices at that point. I come on here to move stuff in bulk so I can get rid of it because that frees up, my ability to go out and buy more. So I come here to do the deals, and then I put stuff up on eBay that I know I can get more money for it if I wait on it, but I don't know how long I'll wait on it. So just depends. It's funny though. Everything does sell eventually. I got Wonder Woman 70 here going for $5, especially if you price it right to begin with. I have What If the Silver Surfer Had Not Escaped Earth, #22. This is a cool Ron Lim cover here. This is going to go for just $5. $5 on this. This one's a gem. I'm surprised this one hasn't moved. I got Vampirella Zero, Joe Quesada cover here, and it comes with this Jimmy Palmiotti bandana or something on the back. I'm doing this for just $5. Got a nice foil letter cover. It's pretty cool. Joe Quesada. Yeah, I think there is a G.I. Joe. The Christian Ward book. I'll get to it. All right. Squadron Supreme and Silver Surfer is off to K-John. How you doing, K-John? Welcome to the show. By the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the rules are always the same. If you spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel. And if you spend $50 and you're within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. All right. When you spin the wheel, you're going to win something no matter what. We got Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk, number 77. That's going to go for $5. David Moore was asking about which book? Yes, sir. The Christian Ward book. I don't know which Christian Ward book we're talking. Oh, sorry, David Moore. That's Odyssey. I found it right here. Odyssey number 1. It's going for just $5. Let me know if you want to take it. Matt Fraction and Christian Ward. 5 on that. There we go. All right, the next book we have here is The Joker Showcase 94. This is a Kevin Nolan cover. Or is it Graham? No, not. I think it is. No, Newland is his name. I really love the art on this. No, the artist on the inside is different. This art is sick, though. I like I like these darker stories with the Joker. Huh, interesting. This is lots of interesting stuff happening on the pages here. This is going to go for $5. The Joker Showcase 94. If this doesn't sell, or even if it does sell, I might read it before sending it off. This actually looks pretty interesting. I'm reading Legends of the Dark Knight number 50 now. That's on my to be read pile. That's going to go for $5. And I got 2 more books here to fill that bottom row slot. Give me 1 second. I want to try and move as much of this back stock as I can. We got some good books over here. And I promise you guys we're going to get to the real good stuff. Supremo! Now, Steve Rogers, welcome back to the show, by the way. I didn't realize you were in Waukegan. I'm in Northbrook, Illinois, so I'm not far from you at all, sir. We're about like 20 or 30 minutes from one another. Anyway, you should have your books pretty soon. I shipped them out on Monday. I have G.I. Joe number 63 going for $5. You asked me for Joe. Here's some Joe. Snake Eyes on the cover. $5 on this. That was a FOMO book from last week. And then I have Superman 75. This poly bag has been opened, but all the contents and everything is inside here. This is going to go for $10. First appearance. Hulk gets claimed by Round Guy. The Batman next to Stalker is Shadow of the Bat number 35. That will go for just $5. Let me know if you'd like that. Round Guy claims Hulk. Round Guy, how you doing, man? Randy's your name, right? Is it Randy? I'm trying to get to know you guys because I see your YouTube names, but I don't remember you guys. I don't remember you guys enough by name yet, and sometimes I might forget. So just drop in when you come into the show. Just say, "Hey, Onrie, it's me," and I'll be like, "Oh yes, I remember you now." That'll help me a lot. All right, I'm getting to the Scarlet Spider right now, but first, let me tell you what else I picked up this weekend at Cincinnati Comic Expo. Batman vs. Predator, number 1, the Arthur Soydom cover. Number 2 and number 3. I finally completed my run. I am so happy. This is a great run of books here. Andy Kubert, I think, or Adam Kubert on the art. And it's about Batman's first clash with the Predator, and it's a really epic read. I like it. Seeing how Batman takes on the Predator is awesome. I actually recently read Wolverine versus Predator, and that's pretty intense too. But I feel like they're both like it's interesting how the Predator is a character that adapts to the situations that it's in, and if you from having read this to having read Predator versus Wolverine recently, the one thing I will say that's interesting is that it adapts to these characters, which is what kind of brings up the intensity of like what would really happen if Batman and Predator went against each other. Because the thing is like Batman, it knows the Predator may be the hunter, but it doesn't realize that it's in Gotham City, and that's Batman's territory, and he is the hunter in this city, and it's really great. It's a fantastic read, and it just shows why Batman's so epic. I love Batman. Batman's the best, and the best thing about Batman is that he's always trying to save people, and he always does save people. I love that. That makes Batman the best. All right, so here's my deal on this set. If you get Batman versus Predator number 1 through 3 right now, I'm going to do the whole set for just $30. That's $10 a book. $30, it's all yours. All right, next up, I want to talk about an independent comic book series, and then I'll get to that Scarlet Spider. So over the last weekend, I was out at Cincinnati Comic Expo, where Eastern Shin claimed its 112th convention sellout. I'm really proud of that. And I'll be pitching the book a little later tonight just because I freaking feel like it. Anyway, while I was there, I got to meet a creator who really inspired me in a lot of ways, in the sense of you want to see your work turn into something bigger, in the sense that I don't want Eastern Shin to be the only kind of book out there that covers Asian history. I would hate that reality, because that would actually keep people from finding my work. But if there are other books like it out there that do it in different ways, more creative ways, that opens up pathways back to me and over to them. And it was really interesting to see Sam Quinton, who's the creator of this really amazing book, 47 Furious Tales, which is a retelling of the 47 Ronin, but done with animals. And it's freaking really, really good. He had a really good show. He sold a lot of books, and he always sells books. And I'll tell you guys right now, I am such a fan of this series because it's such a bestseller for me. David Moore, you know that we've sold this book many times before, and I want to sling some 47 Furious Tales tonight. This is a 12-issue series, just like Eastern Shin is. That's another thing I think that's really cool about it. And I have issues 1, 2, and 3 going for just $15. These are cut differently, like in terms of like their size. So it's not like your standard comic size, but the art in this book is really, really good. It is very tastefully done. I have 3 sets, and that's it. So the first 3 people who claim 47 Furious Tales for $15 gets it. This is really good. All right, G.I. Joe's Superman claimed by Steven. Yeah, it's really good. Round Guy, are we claiming that? I'm assuming. Okay, K-John gets the... Sorry, K-John got the Superman and the G.I. Joe. Sorry about that. We owe you a spin on the wheel. Can we spin the wheel for our man here, JD? Or get the video? Yes, and I got to claim
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
All right, okay, John, you get a free Marvel book off the $2 rack. So if you see a Marvel book you want to claim, you get a free one once we start doing the claims on those. Choke. Yeah, for sure. It is really good. I have 2 sets left now of 47 Furious Tales. I really just want to show that this series can sell out. We got 2 sets left at $15. Yeah, you're going to wait a while to get this out, but I'm telling you right now, each book will leave you feeling very fulfilled. Like, you're not going to be like, oh my God, I need the next one now. I'm also going to be able to help you guys get more copies of this book, because I know the creator. I will be happy to reach out, on your behalf and, help you guys get further issues. But we'll always be stocking this. This is one of those books that's always going to have a home on Kickin It, for sure. Imagine if I was the opposite, though. No other samurai books! No samurai books! No! And no war books either! Hell nah! Hell nah! Hell nah! No steampunk books! Hell nah! No! Alright, we got Web of Scarlet Spider #1. The Amazing Scarlet Spider #1. Really cool Mark Bagley cover, by the way. Scarlet Spider #1. Cool JRJR cover. And the Spectacular Scarlet Spider, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is actually a Sal Buscema / Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I'm going to do this whole set here tonight for $15. I believe this makes up a run called Virtual Mortality, but it's the Scarlet Spider's first break-off series. I'm doing it all for 15. All for 15. Scarlet Spider gets claimed by Round Guy. Got it. Round Guy gets a spin on the wheel. All right, I'm going to spin the wheel. My man gets some free swag. What's his free swag? What free swag do we got for you? I will tell you right now. You get this little magical kit of buttons and cute stuff. Ooh, you got all the cute stuff. Oh, look at that. Ooh. There you go. Get to tip your waiter. All right. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we get back, we're going to bust out those $2 comics, and I want to see big stacks of stuff moving out of here. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message
with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
I am so appreciative of this guy here. So, just as we went to a commercial break, I heard Bentley wanting to come downstairs, and so Max helped him come downstairs, and he just wanted to be near me right now. I'm like, good boy. All right, go lay down, bud. Oh, he's so heavy. Oh my God. What do they feed your dog? All right, we got the Silver Surfer Supersized Annual #1 going for $5. We got Barbed Wire #5. This is a cool Adam Hughes cover. That's going for $5. I have Daredevil 130 going for $5. It's got a little wear on the side over here. Maybe some cleaning could help restore that. I don't know. But otherwise, it's in really good shape. I mean, the book is together. It's a newsstand edition. I'm just doing it for $5 for Daredevil 130. Published in 1976. And since we sold off that Scarlet Spider run, I wanted to throw this one out. I have House of M. This is the first issue. It's a Joe Madeira variant. I have #2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is going to go for just $25 tonight. I really want to move this. This is one of those books the sets I just need to get rid of. Hand pink waving. What's up, Steve Wagner? How you doing, dude? So this is a pretty interesting series. It was part of my personal collection. That was how I came across it initially. And it is a really great read. And it is something I might revisit in the future. I don't know. At this point, I'm on the hunt for other things. So I would really like to move this stuff so I can go out and get the stuff that I'm currently looking for. But eventually I am going to want this in my collection again. So what happens in House of M is Scarlet Witch does this spell that basically restores memories for characters like Wolverine. And I remember this was the issue where they are just dealing with the aftermath of it, and how she also kind of destroyed half the planet or half the city or something. I don't remember. But it is David Finch on the art. I think it's David Finch on the art. I'm trying to see where this be a later issue. I guess it is. But it distorts. She's distorted reality, and essentially this book went up in value around the time of WandaVision. When I was first selling it, I was selling my set for $15. Then the series, the show comes out, and the price of this goes up to $50. So I ended up selling mine for $45. Then the show came out. It was done, and the hype for this kind of died down. So the series kind of just went down in price a little bit. So here's what I'm offering on this because I want to move it right now. $25 gets you all of House of M. You get the Joe Madeira variant for #1, but you get all the A covers on 2 through 8. $25. This is all yours. Silver Surfer gets claimed by K. Johnson. No, the 3 are the only ones that are out right now. Steven. It takes, I'm going to say this. Guys like Sam Quinton are determined guys who are going to like get this done. And I'll tell you why. Because he's already up to issue 3. There is no stopping him at this point. And I have been doing this for 12 years now. And like getting that first issue out is hard enough. So if your desire is to make a comic and you feel like stopping after issue 1, then you're probably not going to be able to see what you're willing to do go forward. But Sam has been at this for a number of years now, about 4 years with the series, and he's also publishing other comics too. He's working really, really hard, and he really, he puts a lot of passion into what he's doing. He's so ambitious. This guy is coming to New York Comic Con, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, Onrie, I'm planning to bring 6,000 copies of my book to a convention." I was like, "Wow, it's a lot of books." And I'm like, and he goes, "I know I'm probably not going to sell through them, but I have my whole team coming with me, so I have a feeling like we're going to do really well." And I said, "You know what, Sam? I hope you do sell 5,000 or 6,000 copies of your book at the convention, because if you do that, then you'll prove that it can be done. And then someone else will try and do it." Like as comic book creators, we all have to encourage each other and push each other so that we can all grow and reach the success that we're trying to reach. When I was really early on in this business, I sometimes found myself secluded from other creators because I noticed a little bit of competition. But we all have different skills and different things that we have to offer comics. So, when I meet creators like Sam who decided to go out on their own and do this and, do an animal-inspired version of the 47 Ronin, and we had a good conversation about it because the story of the 47 Ronin was actually adapted by Dark Horse Comics. Mike Richardson himself had written it, and he actually had Stan Sakai illustrate it. And Mike Richardson and I actually had a couple meetings because he was interested in publishing Yishin Shin. And we had some really great conversations because, he had published, what's it called? He had published this version of 47 Ronin, and he did all the research and everything with it too. And then the fact that he was able to get Stan Sakai, who did, Yosaki Yojimbo, to retell the story was really interesting. It was not what I was expecting it to be, but, you have a legendary Japanese artist retelling a story of one of the greatest, Japanese historical stories ever, myths, not even a myth actually happened, but, legends. And I love that he's doing it with animals. It's cool. It's like a different take, and it's something that anybody can get into. Kind of like Mouse Guard, if you're a fan of Mouse Guard, by Dave Peterson. That's a really great book. That's some good stuff. We got Saga of the Swamp Thing number 3. This is going to go for $5. $5 on this. Actually, I'll do it for 4. I'll do Swamp Thing for 4. And let's get to $2 comics. $1 and $2 comics now. So here's the deal. We're going to start the price at $2. If the stuff doesn't move, or $1 and $2, there will be $1 books in here. Once we get a full rack, I'm just blowing it out at $15. So $15 racks. All right, get ready because tonight you guys can walk out of here with a lot of cool stuff. All right, Saga. All right, cool, Stephen. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. One more set of 47 Furious Tales, and we are sold out. Let's make it happen. One last set. Let's make Sam Quinton a happy guy. He's getting ready for New York Comic Con, and he needs some inspiration. This will give him a nice shot in the arm. I'll tell him tomorrow. In fact, I'll make a Facebook post about it if we sell out of this book. All right, what's Saga? Oh, the Saga of the Swamp Thing. Okay, got it. That's off to Round Guy. Got you. Got you, my brother. And Steven, thank you very much for taking a chance on this series. I'm going to give you guys the pitch for Yisun Shin tonight. That's my creator-owned series, in case you haven't heard of it. All right. So we're going to $2 comics now. We're going to start off with Silver Surfer number 4, number 51, number 73, and number 91. I will do all of these for just $8. I think that is a, oh, that's Rogers. Sorry, I thought that was a Mobius cover. Yeah, I'll get you guys. If anyone buys Yisun Shin tonight or Warline, whatever, I will sign it for you on the air. I have Superman number 1, the Superman Annual number 1. That's going to go for $2. Silver Surfers. He's gone. Okay, John, my man. You are killing it tonight. What's wrong, Bentley? What's up, dude? Got Batman 624, Broken City Part 5, going for just $2. I can't believe I'm selling this for $2. I see this book everywhere selling for like $5 and $10. I was doing a lot of Batman digging this weekend. Tell you guys right now, if this doesn't sell on here, it's going up on eBay at $4.95 all day long. Teen Agents number 2. That's going to go for $2. SEAL Team, $25. Oh, okay, yeah, $25. Yeah, thank you. All right. Teen Agents number 204. All right, Round Guy gets Batman. Got to be quick on this show, guys. This is the big one. I got Daredevil 301, 302, 303, 304, and 305. I really want to get into this stuff. Lee Weeks on the art. I love the Owl. He's a cool villain. I just haven't gotten around to this yet, but this is definitely something I could see myself really enjoying whenever I decide to have my Daredevil kick. Anyway, I'm going to do all these books here for just $10. Bentley, you okay, dude? Bentley, what are you doing, man? Lay down, dog. He's just like looking at me right now, and he's like, "What? I didn't do anything." Yeah, you did. I can tell. Where did you fart just now? All right, I got Legends of the Dark Knight number 15. This is a part of an arc called Prey, which has Hugo Strange as the main villain. Doug Minch on the writing. He did Moon Knight, and he's a big Batman writer. He did a lot of Batman, including a lot of Nightfall. He wrote just everything. Doug Minch is a very prolific writer. And Paul Gulacy, who is an incredible artist. He did a lot of Shang-Chi with Doug Minch. And he really knows how to do some good martial arts fights. And there are some really, in this issue in particular, the last part, like there's a great fight between Batman and this like samurai dude here. And it's like a cool 3-panel sequence. Yeah. Like, check this out. I love these layouts. They're just so dynamic. It's such good stuff. I actually have a full run of this. And it just went back in my collection. I'm planning on digging this up and rereading it in the coming months, especially as I start working on the final 2 issues of Yisun Shin. So I'm always looking for inspiration from really cool dynamic layouts. And Paul Gulacy, he's one of the best, honestly. I love his martial arts choreography. And Dak always said he had a terrible understanding of the human anatomy, of human anatomy, but that's what made his work so well. And it was just incredible stuff. We actually we studied it a lot, and he did this on purpose. Like, that's what made it so dynamic. I really love his work. So we got Legends of the Dark Knight number 15 going for just $2. Oh, if I could get writer signed copies of it, I believe I can. It's just a matter of when I'll see Sam next. I would probably, I guess the next time I would see him would probably be when I go out to Kentucky, or if I do another show out in Ohio. I know he ventures out there quite often. I can reach out to him tonight. We can work something out if you want to get signed copies by him. I might have a set at the warehouse that is fully signed. So I think I did back the Kickstarter. Don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, I might have it in a box upstairs. I don't know. But if I come across any signed ones, I'll hook you up. If I can't, then I'm sure we can arrange to have it signed somehow. All right, I got Ultimate 6, number 1. That's going to go for $2. Betty and Veronica, number 181. Show me where Romeo uses a ladder in the balcony scene. This is going to go for $2. Spider-Man, number 39. And number 40, that's going to go for $4 on this set. I got Bloodshot, number 1, that's going to go for $2. Hack Slash Resurrection, number 6 is $2. And number 7 is $2. Get them both for $4. I have Non-Human, number 1, number 2, number 3. Grab it all. It's $6. $6 on it all. We got some more Silver Surfer coming your way. I have Silver Surfer 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135. That is a nice big fat run there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. $12 on this run. $12 on this run for the Silver Surfers. $2 comics. Wolverine, number 98. This is going to go for $2. I have Nexus, the Liberator, number 104. That's $2. Mind Management, number 2 is $2 by Matt Kent. This is a really great series right here. It's going to go for $2. This guy's really awesome. I run into him at a lot of conventions. Man, what hasn't this guy done in comics? He's written everything. In fact, he has such a reputation of being such a great writer that when Keanu Reeves decided to make his own comic, he hired this guy to be the one to write it because he really loved his work on Mind Management. We got Mind Management number 2 and 3 from Matt Kint going for just $4. He even wrote your mom. You shut up, Daddy! No, he wrote your mom. You know what was awesome? There's this place that's like located. There's like this restaurant that's located by Max's mother's house, and we drove past it, and it's called Garibaldi's. But I looked at it and I was like, "Hey, look, Max, it's Garbaldi's. We should go eat at Garbaldi's one night." As in Garbaldi's nuts. All right, Motorhead number 4. That's it. That's all you guys came for. No one came here to buy comics tonight. You came for the nut jokes. Buy 47 Furious Tales for $15. 1 through 3 for $15. Motorhead number 4, $2. I could just see JD typing that ha ha ha. Very funny, Onrie. All right, I got John Burns' Next Men, number 1 of 4, 2 of 4, and 4 of 4. That's pretty cool. You get a whole series from John Byrne here. Well, you're missing one issue, but you got the majority of it here. Going for just $6 for John Byrne's Next Men from Legend and Dark Horse. Going for $6 right now. I wonder if I had a completed series, if I could get more on that. I have a feeling I could. Suck on these nuts. Nice dialogue. All right, so if you guys didn't see my show on the EXP yesterday, then you missed out on this. Actually, I have this book still here. I think. Yes, it's here. It's off to be listed. Unless someone wants it right now. Oops. Sorry. Ewoks are better than hobbits. It's about like what would happen if Ewoks had to like destroy the ring. They would get the job done better than the hobbits. And it says on the back reviews, and then a blurb from George Lucas that says dialogue is good. This was published by Sucko Entertainment. Sucko on my balls entertainment. All right. Anyway, I'm putting the Ewoks books back unless someone wants it for $5 right now. Otherwise, it's going up on eBay. That's awesome, Jay. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. All right. Steven's taking the Ewoks. Steven, if you're willing to drive up to Northbrook, I can hook you up with free shipping. You can always pick up from my local comic shop, North Shore Comics. We can do a meetup there, and I can just hand off your stuff. Just letting you know I'm happy to do that for you. That'll save you a little extra money. I got Captain America 415 going for $2, and Captain America 418 going for $2. Another cool thing about North Shore Comics, Pete's got a great dollar bin over there. I do a lot of restocking from there. That's going to go for $4. But of course, if you prefer shipping, I got you covered on shipping too. Don't worry about it. I just want to let you know. If you're a local guy, we can always arrange to have something done. I have the Mighty Thor number 414. That's going to go for $2. Oh, okay. I mean, it's up to you, man. I can hold it till Christmas time. I ain't going anywhere. I'm just going to be out in LA in December for like a week, but then I come home. I have Superman Action Comics number 2. That's going to go for $2. I have Wolverine The Long Night number 4. That's going to go for $2. I have Superman the Man of Steel number 29 going for $1. It's kind of a beat up copy. So I'll do it for $1. Bizarro number 1. Superman 23.1. Dal-E number 1. This is Justice League 23.3. Each one's going for $1. $1 comics. Ghost Rider 2099 number 2 going for $1. $15 rack. Spider-Girl 91. 92, 93, 94, and 95. 2, 4, 6. I'll do it all for $12. Yeah, no problem, man. Books have words. What's wrong, Bentley? Are you all right, dude? You usually don't like hang out here with me. I wonder if you guys go to the bathroom or something. I got Soulfire number 5, number 6, and number 7. This is gonna go for just $6. I already let them outside. I don't know what's going on. I was hanging out here. $6. Maybe he just misses me. I don't know. So $6 on Soulfire number 5 through 7. I got Ultimate X-Men number 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53. 2, 4, 6. I'll do all 6 for $12. Actually, I'm just going to do these for $1 a piece. They need to move. 3, 6. $6 on this. Screw it. $6. $6 on those Ultimate X-Men's. Fallen Angels 1. I'll do that for $1. Deadpool number 2. Should be a $5 book. I'll do it for $2 right now. If it doesn't sell tonight, I might start building out a run. $2 on that. Enter the House of Slaughter, free comic book day, going for $2. I need Barry Flash. Deadpool. JD goes after all of that. All that Deadpool. I have Dark Crisis Big Bang number 1. That's going to go for $2. Big Bang number 1 is going for $2. Oh, that is great. Oh, that was fantastic. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. This is a George Perez tribute cover going for $2. That's really cool. Even looks like it might be a George Perez cover. I'm trying to see if I can find his signature. It looks like his style. Boy, did he love what he was doing. He was having so much fun working on comics. I'm sad his life was cut so short. I wish he would have lived longer. Dark Crisis number 2 of 7. This is going to go for $2. You know, George Perez did my favorite Hulk story of all time, and that was the what was it? I know the name of it, but for some reason, Future Imperfect. Ah, damn it. Yeah, Future Imperfect. That art in that book was just sick. It was so good. So much great stuff in that. Dark Crisis 2 of 7 is going for $2. I actually got my copy signed by both George Perez. Here, I'll show you guys. This is from my personal collection here. Not for resale. But I had Peter David sign it to me, and he put to Onrie, signed by Peter David, which was really cool. Actually, no, that was George Perez who put that. George Perez put Onward to Victory, and I think Peter David just put to Onrie. He just personalized it to me. But yeah, George Perez did that, and actually he knew about all that stuff because George Perez and Dak were real tight, and Dak helped George get his first colored comic. I'll show you. We have it here as well. Creatures on the Loose number 33, also signed by George Perez and David Anthony Kraft, both who are no longer with us. This is George Perez's first colored comic for Marvel. And Dak loved his work so much that he, as the editor, had the ability to put him on that book that he was now writing. And George proved himself from this, got other jobs, kept proving himself, and eventually just built this incredible career for himself. And he knew about what we were doing with Houston Shin, and he was very supportive of it. And I was very touched that he made that Onward to Victory thing for me. That was really cool. Anyway, I got Dark Crisis 3. That's going to go for $2. Okay, so we got 2 and 3. That's $4 on that set. I have I Am Batman number 12. That's going to go for $2. The Nice House on the Lake, book 2. That's $2. Book 4 is $2. You're going to both at $4. $4 on the set. One Star Squadron number 2 of 6. That's going for $2. Secret Invasion number 6 of 8. That was $2. I got Kickers Inc. number 3. I'll do that for $1. Fantastic Four Marvel Action Hour number 2. I'll do that for $1. I have Disturbed Dark Messiah from Opus Comics. This is a cool cover. Going for $2. Alpha Flight 30 is $2. Night Stalkers number 2 is $2. Night Stalkers 8 is $2. Check it out. I got a Jim Lee Batman Superman 18 cover here. It's a redo by Jim Lee. And the original cover for this, I think, was Batman 612. I just bought it recently. Jim Lee was at Cincinnati Comic Expo. I didn't get anything signed by him, but I did buy a lot of his work. And I probably didn't buy it at the best convention, but I bought it at the most readily available convention. So I was able to finish out my Hush run. And honestly, the dealers out there priced it reasonably enough. Like, no one was trying to get too much money out of it. To be honest with you, that's the one thing I really love about this business is retailers who understand that comics move best when they're priced right. But not only that, it's about passing the savings on so that the customers have a better experience. So he was selling X-Men 1s there for like $5. And I've sold them on this show for like $10 and up. And, he just told me, he's like, I got so many of these. He's like, I'm just passing it on. People are going to want to get their stuff signed by Jim Lee. I have this whole box of X-Men. He even gave me one for free. And I was like, cool. I'll take it. I'm not going to get it signed by Jim Lee, but, I have had stuff signed by Jim Lee before, but now that was before he started, charging so much for, a signature. And it was actually at a shop. So I think the store didn't charge us. They said he would sign, if you bought his book, he would sign it for free because he was at the shop. All right, we got Batman Superman 18 going for $2. The Disturbed one. The Nice House on the Lake. Oh no, I got the Disturbed right here. I got you Disturbed right here. Goes off to K-John. K-John, did you want these Silver Surfers over here? I have a stack of Silver Surfers, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, and 135. I'll tell you what, I'll cut you a deal on this. I got 2, 4, 6 books at 12. How about I just do them all at 10? If you want it at 10. Okay. All right, so JD, I'm going to do 2 things right now. Obviously, we're here to have fun, but I was going to just say right now that I would have honored that deal at $1 a piece on these books. But I think it would be right for us to offer this to Cage on it first, since he's shopping with us. I'll take care of you. We got all 6 of these. I'll do them all at $6. I'll do them all for $1 a pop. That's fine. Let's move it. We'll offer that. K-John, you have first right of refusal. If not, JD will take it. Batman 42 by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. That's going to go for $2. I have Batman Rebirth. Batman 22. This is part of a run called The Button. This is going to go for $2. All right, great. JD, thank you for being so understanding of that. Now get back to work! Oh, yeah! All right. Batman 42 and Batman 22 from the Rebirth. Hold on a second. No, JD, don't apologize. That's totally cool. This stuff needs to move. So if I'm getting $1 on it, it's better than getting 42 cents on it, all right? Because that's what I'm trying to do here, all right? I'm trying to move this stuff. You guys don't have to apologize. We're here to wheel and deal and get comics moved. This is the place to come to have fun and to do everything. Everything's all good. Now get back to work! Don't do that! All right, Batman Incorporated 12 is going to go for $2. Batman and Robin number 8 is $2. Batman The Widening Gear number 2 of 6 is going to go for $2. That's by Kevin Smith. Batman Detective Comics number 5 from the New 52, $2. All-Star Batman number 2, $2. Action Comics number 35, special Neil Adams cover, $2. Tech 5 claim. What's the Tech 5 claim? Oh, Detective Comics number 5. Talking about this at 2. Let me know. We have 2 bottom row books that I want to fill up real quick. And then we're going to take another short commercial break. I have Daredevil number 1 here. This is the newest arc by Saladin Ahmed. And it's pretty dark. It's pretty good stuff. So Matt Murdock is now working as like a priest and he is over at an orphanage helping out little kids, and he gets tempted by the devil who like owns his soul to like become Daredevil again. It's interesting. Anyway, we got the first issue here, and it is going to go for just $5 tonight because it's got a little tick on the side here. I'm trying to find it so I can show it to you guys. It's not a big deal. It's not like a big wear on it, but I don't feel comfortable selling this at cover price when it's got a little thing on it. I mean, it's really not that big a deal. It's just right over here. I'm sure if you rebagged and boarded it, maybe it'd be fine. I'd be happy to do that for you. But I'll do it for $5 tonight. This is just a fresh off the racks book. And I have Star Trek Voyager #1. That's going to go for $5. I kind of want to get. I at least want to get $2 on that on the Neil Adams. That one I kind of want to stick with the $2 mark on. Just because it's like if it doesn't sell for $2 on here, I'll get more for it, and that's something that'll actually like move pretty quickly because it's Neil Adams. So I have to kind of draw the line at $2. I think that's a good price. All right, awesome. All right. Thank you, Ron Guy. I appreciate it. It's a great cover, by the way. It's really cool. Really neat Neil Adams cover of Superman. I dig it. New Avengers #26. Got a cool Scarlet Witch cover. Going for $2. Oh yeah, they're great. Neil Adams is the best. Was the best. That's another guy. Really unfortunate he left too. And was he a personality? We all got Neil. If you're on the convention circuit, you got your Neil Adams story. I got Avengers Spotlight #34. That's going to go for $2, and I have #35 going for $2. I will do both for $4. And we're about to take a commercial break, but before we go on break, I just want to let you guys know that I want to do all of these books right now. I want to get rid of them. So I'm going to put this out there. If you buy the double rack, I will do it for $25 right now. $25 on all of these books. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll see if we can't move all these. And if we can, then we'll move right on to our FOMO books. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP. What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
How about you, Neil Adams, these nuts? All right. All right, we got a double rack here at $25, guys. $25 gets you all of these books. All of these books up on the rack here. There is some stuff that I think would go well up on eBay. I'm going to start off with Batman Superman number 18, the Jim Lee cover. I think I could get $4.95 on that all day. We'll put that off to the side. Let's see. I might pull down this Next Men by John Byrne, issues 1, 2, and 4 at $6. I might come across number 3 and have a full run of that. Maybe I could sell it for $20 or something. It is John Byrne. But if you want it right now, it's $6. Let's see what else we got here. I guess the Soulfire books. I'm not sure what these go for right now, but maybe issues 5, 6, and 7 are going for just $6. Batman 22. I'm always looking to get my Tom King run filled out. I did this for 2 right now, but no one wants it. I keep it. Especially for the price. If I find an issue 3, I'm selling that for way more. Next time you see that set, it'll go for $20, and we'll be talking about this show and how I was selling it for $2. Wow. You guys can put this adventure to a close right now and just grab that set. Otherwise, someone's paying $25 for that run, or $20. I don't know how much it's going to go for once I have a completed run. I like this George Perez cover, by the way. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. Probably have Max list that too. It's going for $2 right now. Bet you that's going for more online. Let's see here. 3 more books. I got Mind Management, number 2 and number 3 from Dark Horse. This is really an interesting book here. Highly recommend grabbing this. It's just $4. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yes, we're going to do FOMO books in a moment here. I'm trying to make room for FOMO books. That's why we haven't done them yet, JD. Batman 42 is $2. We're going to move that over here. And then I'm just going to set these books off to the side. JD, can you run the video for the FOMO books, please?
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a wiener for missing out on these great deals!
All right. Don't be a wiener and miss out on these books. We got Lady Death, Swimsuit 2001, number 1. That's going to go for just $10 tonight. I have Evangeline, number 1 from Maximum Press. This is going to go for $5. I have Batman 361. This is the first appearance of Harvey Bullock. This is going to go for $15 tonight. Batman 361. We have J.M. DeMatteis's Magneto #1. This came out recently. This takes place during a period where Magneto is actually the leader of the X-Men. And J.M. had an opportunity to play with Magneto in this brief period of history in the X-Men world. And he's kind of carved out his own DeMatteis verse within Marvel. We got Magneto 1 going for just $5. That's cover price. This is the same guy who brought you Kraven's Last Hunt and who also edited Marks, A Tale of Neglect, the story I wrote about my grandfather's life. I have Battle Chasers #1. This is going to go for $25. I got Vengeance of Vampirella #22. This is going to go for $5. I have Red Sonja #3 from Marvel. This is going to go for $5. And I have Spider-Girl #1. That's going to go for $5 as well. All right, guys. Batman 361 goes off to the wrong guy. Yeah, K-John claims Red Sonja. Okay. Magneto is pretty good, actually. I highly recommend you guys grab this. This is a really good book. I really love Jam's writing. He's fantastic. Okay, guys, this is going to be a going once, going twice deal. If you claim this rack and this rack here, I'll do it all for $20 right now. That's a going once, going twice deal. Otherwise, I'm taking this stuff and putting it and reshuffling it. $20 for everything on the double rack except the FOMO books. Going once, going twice. I'm going to put these books back, and by the time I come back, if I don't have an answer, this stuff's going back. Do not miss out on this. It's a great deal for all of those books, $20. No, it's a series. We have issue 2. I have a copy of issue 2 that I was planning to read. So I can hook you up with that too if you want. I'll do that one for $4. I believe that one's $4. Okay. Okay, John, you are 15, 25, 30, 38, 40. You're 51. You're already at free shipping. You're there. Steven, you're $5 away from spin on the wheel. Round guy, you 35, 39. Yeah, you got free shipping too. Both of you got free shipping. Rest of you guys need to catch up. So $20 on everything on the board right now. $20 for everything on the board. And I'm going to throw in this Avengers Spotlight 34 and 35, the Batman Incorporated #12, and Mind Management 2 and 3. I'll throw all that in there as well. All right, going once, going twice. No one's claiming it. All these books are gone. Oh. Oops. What a deal this would have been. Okay. Alpha Flight and Fantastic Four. I'll get them. Alpha Flight and Fantastic Four. Which was that? Which Fantastic Four was that, JD? Oh, there we go. I found it. Never mind. Gotcha. All right, we're good. $15 on this stack now. $15. Anybody want it? $15. That's the stack. $15. Nope. Well, fine then. See if I care. All right. It's 10:30 now. So I think I'm going to pitch you some Shin because I can do that. This is my show. And hopefully not only will we sell some Eastern Shin, but we'll get rid of that set of that final copy of 47 Furious Tales. Still got that one set of issue 1 through 3 for $15. Someone please grab that. Make me very happy. Give me 1 second, you guys. Just loading all the props here. All right. I am pitching my work now because I can do that. This is my show. So, the first comic I'm going to pitch right now is Eastern Shin. This is my signature series. You see Eastern Shin in the background of every Kickin' It show. It is my comic, and I like talking about it. I've been working on this series now for 13 years, and I have hand sold over 150,000 copies of this book throughout the country. On average, we're selling about 20,000 copies of Eastern Shin a year, and it is just it's a steam engine that can't be stopped. And I'm really proud of this book. I've dedicated a great chunk of my career to it. Been working on this series for a very long time. And I recently started working on issue 11. And so one of the things I have to do now is kind of refresh myself with the work that we did on the series. And I'm very proud of the work that David Anthony Kraft and I did on it. Eastern Shin tells the story of a Korean admiral by the name Eastern Shin who defended his country against the Japanese samurai in the late 1500s. And he was outnumbered 10-1, and he beat them 23 times in a row and never lost a single battle. And this is all based on a true story. Everything with Eastern Shin, is very well researched. We worked with the Korean military. I've gone to the country multiple times. They have made me an ambassador for Eastern Shin in his home village. I've been awarded with all kinds of honors for the stuff that we've done with this series. And primarily the work that I've done over the years, just going to conventions and selling out and stuff, and showing that the fandom is growing for this book. And it's been a great honor doing it, and I love it. It's what I committed my life to doing, and it's part of my life's work, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm looking forward to getting it done. We have issues 1 through 4 of Yi Sun-shin. That makes up the first entire arc of our story, issues 1 through 4. So if Yi Sun-shin's a trilogy. It's going to be 12 issues, and it's broken up into 4 story arcs. This is the first full arc here. Like, this is like getting Star Wars: A New Hope and just kind of seeing if you like this or not. And I'm doing it all for $10, plus I'll sign it for you right now while we're on the air. Actually, I'll put it up here. We've got FOMO books. We'll build our last rack over here. 4. And then, like I mentioned, Yi Sun-shin is a trilogy. So we have Fallen Avenger, which is actually issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, and issue 8. The second arc of Yi Sun-shin, Fallen Avenger, was inspired by a number of really great comics works that I really loved and really inspired me. The first of which being Daredevil Born Again, which is about the deconstruction of Matt Murdock. Fallen Avenger is really about the deconstruction of Yi Sun-shin and how he gets all of his power taken away from him in terms of his military power taken away from him. And this all actually happened in history, so I didn't actually make this up. But in terms of how I wanted to present this story, I wanted to, present it that way. And I'm a lover of comics first. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you must be a big fan of history," and I'm like, "No, I'm a big fan of comics, and I want to tell stories about heroes." And so we took a very Bronze Age approach to the production process for Yi Sun-shin. In fact, we used the Marvel style. It's not even just a Bronze Age style. It was just that's how we work. We work Marvel style. We would plot out everything, doing layouts, and then the artist would draw those layouts, and then we would fit the story in afterwards. But it would always start with me. I would always be doing the layouts. There were times when Dak was doing layouts too. I mean, I'll tell you this, Dak approved every single layout. He was the guy who was checking on all that stuff, and he taught me a lot. I mean, I learned so much working with him on this. And it's interesting, going back and revisiting the work now, I can see myself as a creator growing, which is really an incredible thing to see happen on the page. And I've just been trying to enjoy it as someone who's wanted this book to exist. And I did make this for very selfish reasons. I made it because I wanted it to exist. And we got the second full arc. This is like our Empire Strikes Back run for Yi Sun-shin, going for another $10. You get all 4 issues 5 through 8 of Yi Sun-shin. If you get 1 through 4 as well, that's going to be $20 for all of it. And keep in mind, every 4th issue of Yi Sun-shin is actually a double-sized book. That's why it takes me so long to get these out. But also, we've spent a lot of time agonizing over the layouts and the art here. This isn't a book that just comes out willy-nilly. It comes out when it's ready. And, going into Hunter and Destroyer, this is actually issue 9 here. And I really loved I love this opening spread here. Sorry, double splash here. And man, did we agonize over this. Jesus. This took a long time, but I was really happy with it. There was a bunch of other pages too. We were inspired by all kinds of stuff. Bernie Wrightson, we looked at his Swamp Thing stuff, Will Eisner. I would definitely say this double spread here was inspired by some stuff I was looking at with The Spirit. That was when I had my Will Eisner fix from JM when I was working on Marks, but then Dak had me visit the stuff he was doing on The Spirit. And Dak did a lot of work on this. I would honestly say that I remember we were having a conversation up on Screamer Mountain about this exact spread. And this page here, Jesus, this page here took forever. My God, did we agonize over this. we literally spent an entire day just staring at a layout that we just were not happy with, agonizing over it. And I just threw a bunch of ideas out there, and he was like, nah. And I was like, all right, fine. Pour me a drink, damn it. And I'm drinking, and he looks back and he goes, I actually kind of like that one. And it worked out really nice. I really liked a lot of the reflective things we would do throughout the series. So you got this page here, and then later on in the story we do the complete opposite with another character, and it's all meant to tie together. If you're like reading the book, you'll see how this correlates between the characters. And really happy with the work we did on East and Shin. It was a real labor of love. And we got Hunter and Destroyer 1 and number 2. This is Dak's last issue. He died in the middle of production on this. So I had to finish this on my own. He passed away from COVID in 2021. And I remember when I turned in the layout of what would be this page right here, he usually was very hard on me when it came to layouts and would say things, but then he was like, no, you got it. You figured it out. And he was right, because I got this page done, and then I went back and I was looking at another page. If you look at this panel here, it was this one right here. It was originally meant to be a rectangular shaped panel, but I got this idea to have the samurai look through the telescope, and through the telescope he would see East and Shin and his men there. So I was glad I made that decision. I know Dak would have approved of that. And I had to make a lot of calls at the end, and I had a lot of help from Ted Sikora from Hero Tomorrow Comics. He helped me out a lot. Afua helped me out tremendously. My God, did Afua help me with some of the color stuff at the end of the book. Man, this took a long time to get done. And then I switched over to Warline, which I'll talk to you guys about in a moment, just to kind of regain my bearings and get things right before I move forward with East and Shin. So now I'm ready to do it, and I'm really looking forward to working on it. Hunter Destroyer 1 and 2 is going to go for $5. If you decide you want to grab all 10 issues of East and Shin, it is $25 right now, and I'll sign them all. Cool. Now, before you make your decision on East and Shin, there are 2 more. We have it available in hardcover as well. And the first volume here actually has a foreword by Stan Lee in it. So that's me and Stan right there. That was me when I was older. Before I had a beard. Before I had the sense to grow some freaking hair. Have some self-respect. Grow a beard, damn it. But anyway, the trade collects the first 4 issues of East and Shin in hardcover, and it also has over 50 pages of bonus material in the back. There's like a director's cut of how we made the book, interviews with our international creative team, and these cool character spreads in the back. There's all kinds of extra stuff in here. There's even maps. And I'm knocking these out at $20. Normally they're $25. I'm almost out of print on these. So pretty soon I'm going to need to actually go back to press on this. I might actually do go to Kickstarter for it. We're not just going to reprint it as is. We're going to update all the files in there, and we're only going to do a run of I think 1,500 copies. But it's going to have updated files in there and all kinds of stuff that is in these 4 single issues. We added initially when I published East and Shin, I didn't put sound effects in the books. And Dak was like, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a good idea. We don't need sound effects. We don't need stupid freaking sound effects." And then he's like, "Okay, so wait to tell your story." And I was like, "Shut up." So we went through the book, and finally by Fallen Avenger 4, which is issue 8, I started realizing the magic of sound effects and internal thought balloons and all kinds of stuff that I didn't want it to be too comic booky, and yet here I was making a comic book series. I mean, even JM was saying sometimes you don't want to be too comic booky, and I get it, but now that I've been in this business for so long, you might as well just accept it. All right, anyway, we got volume 1 here going for 20, and then we have volume 2, which collects Fallen Avenger and also has over 50 pages of bonus content in the back. This one features a foreword by this dude named Judd Reed. He's an Australian Kyokushin karate master, and he completed this challenge called the 100-Man Fight. You can look it up on YouTube. It's just 100-Man Fight, and he prepared himself to do this challenge where he fought 100 black belts in a row without any breaks, with 30-second intervals in between each fight. Only a handful of people have managed to complete this challenge in the world, and I was really inspired by what he did. And I asked him if he would write the foreword to Fallen Avenger, and he was more than happy to do it. We hung out in New York. That's actually where this picture is taken. It's Times Square. I took him to that one restaurant. If you guys ever saw the commercial for it, or the online thing where they put the cheese on the meat, and man, that guy could eat, and man, could he put back a couple. He's a hell of a drinker. These Aussies can't keep up with them. All right, if you buy the 2 Eastern Shin trades, it's 40. Now, the final thing I'm going to tell you guys about with my work is Warline. This is my newest comic. Warline is about an old vigilante and his daughter going after the tyrant that destroyed their lives and who now controls their city. And it is a 3-issue miniseries, and it is going to be each book is double-sized. It's ultra-violent, martial arts, sci-fi action, and it's going to go for just $10. We've been getting a lot of great reviews on Warline, especially at cons. I had people running up to me and telling me how much they enjoyed it. So I hope you will too. We got Warline 1 going for $10, and I will be more than happy to sign that for you. Yes, he was. He also had me put in the page numbers. When you buy Yisun Shin, you Yisun win. Oh man, JD, you have created my slogan for New York Comic Con. You soon win. Your mom, you soon win. All right, Steven, let me know what you want to do. I offered a lot of stuff. I'd be willing to work out a deal where if you go with the first 10 issues of Yisun Shin and Warline, that would normally be $35. I would do it at $30 for you. Otherwise, you could get the 2 trades. The Joker one over here. No, I can't do that at $25. I'll do it at. I'll meet you in the middle though. I'm at 30. You're at 25 on that. Oh, sorry. I'll do it at $28. $28. Just $3 on that, and we got everything. Let me know if you'd be willing to do that. I'm at 30. You're at 25, 28. Let me know if we can make a deal on that. And I will sign all your Yisun Shin books right here and right now. And I'll hook you up with that Joker set. All right. Got about 15 minutes left. Yep, no problem. All right. We got some Yisun win on us here. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Sean. Or Steven, sorry. Myself. Here you go. Signed on the inside cover for you. Round guy. I'm going to sign the rest of these books on Easton Shin's cheek for you. Four. See Easton Shin's cheek has my signature on it now. All right, round guy, I got you on your set. Got issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 signed. Thank you very much. Round guy at 10. Yeah, no problem. I got it. Did you want the trade set or did you just want volume 1 for 20? Don, let me know. No War Lions? War Lion for $10. Issue 1, double-size book. Plenty of War Lion for you guys. Book is now sold out at multiple conventions, by the way. We're coming close to having sold 1,000 copies of War Lion this year, which is really great. New York Comic Con will be where we break that. We break that record. I'm really happy about that. That's the fastest climb for any series that I've ever published. I work on a different schematic than most distribution. I don't have my book distributed through mainstream distributors right now because I'm trying to build up my catalog. I don't have enough stuff out to where it makes sense for me to actually distribute it yet. I want to finish my works and then maybe I might team up with a publisher and find a way to distribute it and get it out there. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I work off of the schematic of conventions and how they work for me. And it's always been my method of distribution. So it's nice to see a new thing that I put out there rise so quickly in terms of selling. And the fact that it's had such a positive reception is great. I'm really excited to get Warline 2 out to you guys next year. It's going to be a sick, sick ride. I cannot wait to get it out to you guys. The price on the set is $40 for the 2 trades. But if you get Easton Shin 1 through 10, that's $25. With Warline, it will be $30. And I'll need to run upstairs and grab a Easton Shin set because I'm out of them right here. But Steven, this is for you. All your books are signed. Just right here. Sorry, I'm kind of showing them fast because I want to get through it. Okay, Don Johnson's taking the set at $40. Thank you, Don. The book that cannot be defeated in battle. I love it. I'm signing these to Declan. I got it. DECLAN. Okay, any $10 plus book on the bottom row. Would you be cool with Amazing Spider-Man at 800 or Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme? Both are going for 15. Let me know which one you want. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Thanks, Don. All right. Signed for Declan. Okay. Okay, you already have 800. I had such a huge stack of 800s. I didn't even know what to do with them. All right. Done. Well, this is a great feeling. I love moving Easton Shin on these shows. I don't really pitch it enough on here. I guess it's because I want other people's work to shine on here as well. But, there's nothing wrong with pounding your chest every once in a while. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Steven. And thank you, Round Guy, for supporting my work. I appreciate you guys. Don, you got a spin on the wheel here? Oh, you did. You got your 800 from me. That's funny. All right, you got a free marble book off the $2 rack. We got you here. All right. We had one thing. 4-line 1, $10 on that. I still have one set of 47 Furious Tales. Don, I highly recommend grabbing this. This is a really great series by Sam Quinton. He does 47. He's doing the 47 Ronin with animals. This is my last set. I really want to sell out of these books tonight. This has really been my goal. $15 on issues 1 through 3. It's a 12-issue series. This guy's good for it. He's working on it. He's getting it done. He's going to convention. He's going to New York Comic Con. He's going to be pushing that book hardcore with his team. He's bringing his whole team out there too. We got an ambitious dude over here. All right. I have Predator #1. This is the Razak cover. That's going to go for $10 right now. And I got Knights of the Old Republic #44 from Dark Horse. That's going to go for $5 right now. All right. And Quentin's book is sold out. Don, thank you very much. 47 Furious Tales is sold out. And I'll hook you up with a Marvel book. Stephen, you are at 25, 15, 40, 45. You are at 48, sir. 48 now. Because you got the Joker as well at 28. I have The Adventures of Superman 456 going for $2. All-Star Squadron 34 is going to go for $2. Cosmic Boy #1 is $2. Challenge #1 is $2. Challenge #2 is $2. $4. I got Extraordinary X-Men #8 going for $2. Red Sonja #5 is $2. Extreme Super Christmas Special #1 is $2. And guys, I'll be back on the air next week. I'm actually going to take the rest of the week off so I can start to work on Easton Shin more. I might be dialing back just for a little while I get through the rest of the convention season, but I'll be back to doing my show on my channel next week. And then I was just talking with the FOMO. We're planning to do something next weekend. So, yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear. All right, I got the Green Hornet #5 and #6. That's going to go for just $4. SEAL Team did he get a spin? Let's see. No, he did not. Let me spin for him. You get a $2 comic off the rack. Reckoning War number 1. I'm going to give that to Don. Flash number 18 and number 20. That's going to go for $4. Cyberpunk 2077, number 1 of 4. That's $2. The Closet number 2 is $2. I have a Barbarella run here. Barbarella number 6, number 7, number 8, number 10. If you grab this whole set here, it's going to be $8. I got the Approach number 1. That's going to go for $2. Nail Biter Returns number 5. That's $2. Monstrous number 31 is $2. Lady Zorro number 1 is $2. Adventures of Superman 508 is $2. Yeah. You're $2 away from free shipping, and you got a $2 book you can call off the rack. Eric, Son of Thunder, number 18 is $2. Power Pack number 1, Outlawed, $2. Jana and the Impossible Monsters, free comic book day, going for $2 from Chris Samney. The Resistance, number 1 of 6 from AWA, going for $2. No, he's $2. He's only $2 away from free shipping. I have Future Zen number 44, 45 going for $4. Superman 32 and 33 from the New 52. I think this is John Romita Jr.'s first Superman, if I'm not mistaken. Doom Patrol number 4, $2. Green Lantern 41 and 43 and 44 is going to go for $6. Final Crisis 2 of 7, $2. Out of the Vortex 3 and 4 and 8 and 9 is $8. $8 on the set. Oh shoot, we're past our time. We actually got to end this show now. JD, is it okay if I can just show off this stack here real quick, and then we'll end the show? You all right with that? All right, cool. Thanks, man. I got Ray number 8, number 9, going for $4. I have Rumble Girls Silk Warrior Tanzik. Number 3 going for $2, and number 4 going for $2, so it's 4 on that. Robin 167 is 2. Week 52, week 9 is 2. Runaways number 15, number 19, number 20. Get it all for $6. X-Men 36 is $2. Detective Comics number 688 is $2. Blue Beetle number 8, number 10, number 16, number 18, number 22, number 24, and number 28. I'm going to do all these for $1 a piece because I just want to move them. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, $7 on the Blue Beetles. I got Tandy Computer Whiz Kids from Radio Shack going for $2. The Maze Agency number 16 and number 22 from Innovation Comics. And I believe this is my last set. I have Cable Deadpool number 25 and 26 and 27. That's going to go for $6. Actually, I have Ultimate Spider-Man 63, 64, and 65 also going for $6. And that is it. The last thing I'm going to offer right now before we end the show is if anybody wants to grab everything here, it's just $20. The Batman next to Stalker. No, because that's a $5 book right there. It would be a $2 book off of here. Unless... Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Let's make that deal. Steven, I got you. You're at 50. All right, guys. Thank you so much for shopping with me tonight. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Steven, we worked it out. We're good. I think that's a good deal. Thank you so much for shopping with me tonight, guys. I love you all. Have a wonderful night.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.